Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Control on the PS5. Time of recording is 12:02 a.m. Friday, April 4th, 2025. When we last left off, we finally managed to get this Panopticon scare under control, to the point of actually being able to finally be able to go see our brother Dylan, who they formerly called P6. They considered him to be apparently be potential for the director's position, my current position. But once I got to his cell, he was already gone. Looked like the hiss had been there. There was destruction everywhere. But apparently he's actually returned to our hub, our main operations area. Says he is sick in some way, shape, or form in terms of the hiss, but he's turned himself in. I guess we'll need to figure out what's going on with that, but before we do, we've got a buddy up here we need to help out. Excuse me. Was left up here on by his lonesome to take care of a fridge. Can't exactly let him do that by himself. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, a follow, a subscribe here on YouTube, both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Okay. Yeah, I can go with that. Phil,
Hello?
buddy.
Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Just stay focused, I'm coming.
Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip? Philip?
Energy boost. Just outright energy, huh?
If I look away, it hurts me.
Well. Did he get ate by the fridge?
I can't get out, and I can't look away. Maybe I can cleanse it.
I mean, yeah, a building dropped on it, but I'm using paracausal crap against paracausal crap. Maybe it matters. Phil, man. Do what now?
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. The fuck?
Ooh. I'll take your orb, thank you. Good lord. Oh, health. Run, woman. Good thing I can fly. Ooh. Oh lord, okay. I do not remember this. Astro Phenomena. Defeat Former? Former what?
Wait. There's no Black Pyramid here.
No, there isn't. Shields up.
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
The former descent is back, not gone. It is previous disappointment. It is not part of the board, us. And is not a part of the board, us. We apologize, deny all knowledge for the inconvenience. You will use face the former. Or you will see face the former. It is stealing, linking altered items. If it builds a competition, not us. You must espionage, destroy, when possible, inevitable. Do not believe Former's lies. We offer better bonus packages, health plan. If you leave, you will be sorry, dead. And you will never exist in this torn cosmic reality again. Yes. Torn. Okay. Arctic Queen, AI-10 KE. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by Redacted. The illustrations cannot be removed from the items. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of a New York City Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in apartment Redacted, rented by a man named Redacted. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Redacted, who was out of the building at the time of the collapse at Redacted PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974 when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. Appendix: new altered effect has been observed. See file AI10.f for details. See file AI10.k for new containment procedures. Okay. Uh. So what did this kid see? Yeah, it don't hurt now. Still don't explain what happened to him. Employee report. Incident in question occurred on redacted and was brought to HR department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to reports supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had redacted his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security's command to desist. Recommendation: Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session. $50 he went to that session. That is cold, Phil. I'm like, why is that still up? Weird. Why was it what guy's name was that? Hey, dude, your man is gone.
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once normal operations have resumed, sir.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Okay. First thing you said that wasn't weird.
How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone.
Alright.
My life just got a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I can respect that, definitely.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
I want to say one or two.
Sudden Stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
Alex Casey. Another Alan Wake story. Sudden Stop. I want to say one or two of these we might want to leave alone, but I'm trying to remember. That was almost a bad Tetris match right there.
Panopticon cell 69. Get it? 69.
I do not see what is humorous about an escaped paranatural entity originating from cell 69, sir.
But you just said it. Come on, you guys. It's funny.
From cell 69, sir.
You guys didn't bring like checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activities will be relieved of duty pending review, sir.
Could have just said no.
But then they wouldn't be automatons, would they? Let me see. So I know I at least got this far in the game because I remember looking for
That's
these
no normal piece of paper.
things. Some bitch. There you go. Just a little off the top. Promise. There we go. That's my good buddy. And maybe if I get close enough, she'll taste this heel.
Okay, I need to know where it's at.
Okay. Alright, nope. What? She seems to have a problem reaching up on the table for things. There we go.
I need to find the pages.
That's one. Oh yeah, for you folks who might be confused, we can fly now. Hey. I see you in there.
Okay, I need to know where it's gonna end up.
Uh-oh.
Should be one more page.
Dear elected officials, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I am happy to inform you I am happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air would be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking, no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker. Rebel. Patriot. I don't know about all that, but I will say this. A while back, I did theorize. What if, say, we were dealing with aliens and we had lost our planet or sold it? Well, you think about all of the problems we have. Ozone problems here, climate change this, so on and so forth. Could end up being the exact methods necessary to make a planet just homely for somebody else, but poison for us. Could very easily see such a thing being the case. I mean, we already plan on doing it ourselves when we get to certain planets so we can actually exist there. We plan to terraform Mars in some way, shape, and form. So, it's not exactly a far-fetched concept. My clock is shaped like a cat and its eyes move and I think it's angry, but I keep apologizing and it won't stop. But I said, I'm sorry. But it won't leave me alone and I don't know what it wants and I can't keep apologizing. Can't keep apologizing. Do you see it now? Do you see it now? Until it told me everyone is here and I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it. With my eyes on its eyes and moving very fast. But I can't keep going and I worry they will forget about me. So I need to write you about this because I can't keep going. But the cat will because of its eyes redacted. Well. Somebody is tripping balls, and I highly doubt they signed up for it. Why? Yeah, you just gonna leave that, huh? You just gonna leave that? That's what you do? Hey, you have questions and the prophets have your answers. If you are truly intrigued, watch the time. We lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. The shortening of days. This is why the Vatican is a sundial and almost simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing, while I'm here, if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cells. The sun plus moon are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you, I, and humanity reside. Cheers. Considering how the old this house actually is, I wouldn't be surprised if that right there was the truest thing we've found so far. About 45 days in the past 4 years. We do know for a fact that the calendar we use is off. I don't remember by how much. We know it's off because we tried to make the calendar uniform for certain situations. I haven't heard this since like high school, so it's hard to remember. But our clocks are actually off by like months, if not close to potentially a year plus. I don't know about the Vatican, but, you know, I'm always suspicious about organizations like the Vatican.
Okay, I need to know where it's gonna end up.
That's just me. Any organization that has enough power to shape what people say, think, and do, no offense to you, but I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. That ain't to say I don't trust my religion. I just don't trust organizations with enough power to sway your way of thinking. not simply because of useful information, but because of control, if they choose to exert such a thing. Will they? I don't know. But they have before, and they have had power exerted upon them, so it's hard to say. To the esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, I am writing you to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I am aware there are many books purporting to contain the true meanings of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. I understand that this is not usually done, but I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I've had intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witnessed very strange events. I understand dreams can seem real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, and perhaps only 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. Saw a small empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its center. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I woke. Because of this recent incident, I have decided to seek help. The doctor says I am physically fine, but I wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours very sincerely, Richard Balker. So, you dreamt of the Alan Wake universe, the Alan Wake story, that house on the lake, and those people in shadows around you muttering odd things. Yes, indeed. Moving letters. AI-77 KE-KE. Black Rock Paneling suppresses the item's effects. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single page of paper. All 4 letters are illegible due to extreme weather damage. The envelopes, curiously, do not show any signs of such damage and are covered in messages of love. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than redacted and always in a redacted direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact previously believed to be an impossibility by redacted. A proposal to take the item outside the oldest house and follow their movements to its final destination is under consideration with the Budgets Committee. See file RTO-7158 for details. Item was found in the Dead Letters archives where the Herd archivist found it attempting to escape a filing cabinet. She reports having no record of the items in her archive of letters. That is interesting. Don't know where it came from, but you knew it was here. Or rather, it just popped up here, where you would expect such a thing to be. And then, it travels. They want to see where it goes. That's extremely risky, but it's still the best. It's still a good idea and the best idea you got. Not to mention, the only real issue is, odds are, once you let that thing out, you'll never see it again. But it is what it is. Then my question is, even if you never see it again, where is the message meant to go? And if it gets there, what happens? Will the person who gets the message be able to read the message? Is the person going to really get the message? What happens if that person or persons have been dead for who knows how long? Does it account for that, or is it just I need to complete my mission regardless of what everything else is kind of situation? I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe. Oh, okay. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world, and it's on repeat until redacted. And then on repeat again. You are in trouble. That's what you are. Because I don't know who's doing what to you or what's doing who to you. But whatever it is, none of it screams stability. mental or otherwise. Where is... It was getting to containment. There it is, the medical wing. Logistics. I actually forgot that these were a thing. Once I took care of that fridge, I was going to be heading straight back to the base to see my brother. Upgrade shatter, pierce again. Again. Sure, we'll get ground pound. While levitating, press R3 to slam into the ground and damage nearby enemies. Oh yeah, you even have a reticle. It's nice actually. Not exactly as highlighted as you would like, but still takes all the energy, huh? Good to know energy ain't slowed down from levitation. Should also be a good method to get out of the line of fire quickly. No, hold up, wait a minute now. Nah, you know what I'm doing now, gang. You know what I'm doing. Don't play with me. This is happening. Okay. Let's try it this way. Should have just tried it this way from the beginning. Been done with it. So yeah, you kind of will cover a lot of distance. That's more what I was concerned with. Started to actually, like at a certain angle, I sort of came in here, and I'm thinking I'm going to sort of just glide through the room almost. Damn it. You caught me slipping, metal detector. No. Not just no. Hell no. I'll buy that for $1. That's funny. I've never seen one of them get a rocket off that fast, back to back like that. That was beautiful. Came in there. There's something I'm missing, and I cannot remember where it is for the life of me, and it's pissing me off. This ain't it. Oh. AI-72 PE. Okay. No unique procedures required, however, context should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographical additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands is a city marked on it named Tanrelo. There are no signatures by its maker. Tanrelio. There are no signatures by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. Interesting. Just checking something, folks. No real details on that whole Tanrelio concept of it actually being a potential concept. The reason why I'm even bothering to look is because there is a record of a guy some years back who claims he was from a whole other version of Earth, whole other landmass. The man had ID from there, passports. He even had money from this place, coins, the works, passports that were years old, all of that. He was a pilot. Don't know exactly what happened to him, but his story is actually real. Now, whether he actually did all of those things or whether it was an elaborate hoax, we haven't been able to clarify. But I wasn't sure if that Tanrelio was supposed to be based on that. Womp womp. Look, and then I try to open the door, and the second I do is when the camera is like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Okay. I wasn't trying to go down, but sure. Ugh. Was trying to just slide on the other side of him. Should have just stayed where I was at. Took cover and went in there from there. That particular area is a little iffy right now. Oh, that's funny. Didn't even have to go through those gates. Oh, I mean, kind of did, but didn't. Ah, not this time, metal detector. Now I say thee nay. Where are there you are. No real way to go here. Yeah, come on. Stand still. Like I said. Get down here, thing.
Easy peasy.
Make sure you tell Uncle Fester I said hey. One missing, huh? Oh. It came back. Understood. So that one's back. Let that one come back. All right. All right. Not this time, Nemesis. I say thee nay. Okay. Through the clocks. I wonder. Am I remembering correctly? Holy crap. A little hard to tell here. I think I am dispersing the clocks with my flight. Nice catch. Nice catch. What the hell is that?
Looks like I need to hit that shield harder. This is the safe room Will showed me.
Hell is it open?
Oh, with the altered item inside.
Oh yeah. No. Why is it open? I didn't open it. They leave or something?
That's an altered item up there.
I wonder what happened to you, minion. Starting to feel like I was picking on the kid with glasses around here. And since I am the kid with glasses, it's kind of irritating. Ah, wow, really? Even raised my shield. Should have just raised the shield, then jumped. But why be practical? Throw sanity to the wind and just do stuff.
That's an altered item up there.
Anticipating that, but
Shield harder.
hoped I had a second or two longer. Yeah, I see what you do, bitch. Oh yeah. Come on in the room. Get you before you go. Why won't it let me? Damn, thought I had unburied it enough.
Wasn't so bad.
Nope. Only real issue was the locals. Oh, jeez. Okay. Panopticon. Jesus. Talk about a serious case of housekeeping. Housekeeping? Housekeeping. I come in clean? I come in clean. I come in anyway? I come in anyway. Interesting. There's a lantern. Can't exactly dash, but I can kind of, sort of, a little bit take out the steps, maybe, possibly, kind of. I feel like if you touch that tree, you're gonna be dreaming of a red Christmas. Yep. Caught you slipping. Trying to dodge gunfire behind me. Alright. Because your ass is just gonna keep healing and being an annoyance to me. And I've had enough of it. Simple as that. It's been proven you're a naughty child and it's concentrated evil coming out the back of you. What the? Gotta love that feeling. Your enemy say, barriers up. You say, I guess. I mean, you really want to feel like you're doing something. I think I just threw your friend at you. Bye now. I just want to knock his shield off and hit him with the shotty. Hit him with said shotty. Fort One's body. Alright. Oh! That'll do, pig. That'll do. Think I have my answer. Oh, yep, I do.
Must be one of the missing items.
Green light. Yellow light. Red light. Once that starts and goes red, I don't think you're safe even behind all these hiding spots. You may be, but I don't think so. You could just see the hiss resonance in that. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Item to worry about.
Thanks then. Problemos solved. Step into the light, Carolyn. One moment, gentlemen. As in, never. But we're good, though. To stoop to such a level simply for murder. That's not who she is. That's who she was before she came into the building. People don't need to know
There are cell
that.
breaches on every level. These hiss things are a bad influence on the collection.
Indeed. Hence the red light, green light. Now, the thing about that one though, luckily, if you got spotted by those lights, it wouldn't do any harm. It would just restart you at the beginning of that spot. So, you'd have to restart that room, so. Yeah.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, man.
Yes, sir.
But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose? How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
Right.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Okay. Concern ourselves with those at another point. Okay. Go ahead and up my health bar. Probably add to energy next. Oh, I can upgrade grip right now. That is upsetting. All I need is one corrupted sample. Otherwise, I can upgrade grip right now. I'll need more remote thoughts. But that's fine. Non-standard issue. Upgrade any weapon form to level 3. Now. And there it is, children. Human hand chair. Boy, them hand chairs were always creepy to me. I don't know what's up with people. Strong desire to get grabbed constantly. AI 63-KE. Item must be kept in isolation, removed from other unsecured objects. Under no circumstance is the item to be sat in. A plastic seat shaped like the human hand from the 1960s. The hand's palm forms a seat with the fingers acting as the chair's back. The item affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with the force of redacted. Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. The item may be changing forms rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms that it contains human genetic material. Well, I mean, if you notice, we actually did see it sort of shapeshift. But we saw a shapeshift from one shape to another, not the whole transition period. Found in a warehouse at Redacted, Albany. A team of Rangers trainees, accompanied by an experienced field agent, were dispatched to investigate local rumors when they encountered the item. They successfully retrieved the item. See case PAI-6122 for details. Now I'm like, where's the rest of them? Hold up. Paper lantern. AI-69-KE. This item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. The item is a paper lantern known as the Chochin. The paper is red with elegant black Japanese characters that translates to ramen. Item has an attractive effect that is both physical and psychological. Nearby objects gravitate toward the item with a minor force of redacted. More notable is its ability to attract sentient organisms with its rich and red color, warm, comforting glow. I'm gonna get whoever that is psyche-vowed. Red light, AI 49-KE. The object's effect is subdued by exposure to sunlight. A traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each of its 4 sides from top to bottom. The lights shine red, yellow, and green. A popular children's game, see CBA-316 for details, is believed to be integral in the manifestation of the item. This item and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while its red light is activated, they will be instantaneously relocated to a distance of redacted from the item. Theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe have been explained and dismissed. I wonder, I would love to see the science of how you explain that and dismiss that one. The item was discovered after a street lighted an intersection near the elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. Local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained and a gas leak was blamed for this confusion in the townspeople perception. Yeah, I don't really like that, but sure, I get it. Yeah, I mean, you could use a watch or something to see if they're still in sync, but to an extent, it stands to reason there might be some sort of delay or something missed, whether there should be or not.
Write everything in a made-up gibberish code. Fucking Marshall, your CIA spy shit. God.
What is it? Put a record on. Jessie finds a strange jukebox token. She speaks to Arish to find out more about it. Okay. I mean, I was going to anyway, but...
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the Formation.
The Formation? That sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the Formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the Formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought them back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Not to mention, they know nothing about what they're going to be coming back to.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Look, making my job harder.
I hear you
Sounds like
on
there's
that.
some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
That's different. You can kick it in places like that. Just don't be dumb about how you relax in places like that. I can understand his issues with them constantly just carting out stuff. No real idea what it is or what it does. It's effective, but that's as far as they know, and they're not really wanting to think any further. It's just stupid. That's how scientists end up creating a bunch of crap, look up and then wonder what it is they've done. Everything you wanted to do. Not pay attention.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You assume him having lost it isn't a part of him leading us to the answers. And at the end of the day, him having lost it may not necessarily matter. He's still the one person with the most understanding of what it is we're dealing with. Even in his mad ramblings, he might be useful.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
Interesting. Cognitive collapse is a psychological context often used interchangeably with amygdala hijack, known to a state where the amygdala, the brain's emotional processing center, takes over, leading to a loss of rational thought and decision-making ability, especially during stressful and overwhelming situations. Oh, okay. So it's the fight or flight instinct taking over in the worst kind of way. Yeah. I can understand that being an issue.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Woo! A lot of times we find these little chunks. Oh, you have to wonder what the chunks are.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Yeah. Probably want to see for ourselves at some point or another, if we can.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. See you soon.
Jukebox tokens can be constructed at control points or bureau alerts, countermeasures and expeditions, and defeating elite enemies. Wait a minute. Why in the hell will we make more of them? Dude, what? Construct 1, 3, and 5 tokens. Dude, what? Okay. Ho hum. Emilio.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the His signal I can arrange. But how how did Darling create it?
Begs a great many questions. Makes you wonder if he'd ever give the answers. Analysis of Hiss Threat, Part 3. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps the incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance into human vocal cords and speech, using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be a difference if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want, interestingly. Every usage of the words is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, want to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantations as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Refer to redacted for full report. I could see it potentially being nonsense, but I mean, so far you kind of sound like you got some breadcrumbs to be looking into.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here.
Calm it down.
But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
As helpful as she's been, y'all are giving her a lot of leeway in terms of this. Don't really know what she'll do or how she'll feel. Analysis of the Hiss Threat, Part 4. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of the lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff preliminary models. Between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How does the hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does the hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Refer to redacted for full report. Hard to say. Are we simply in the way? Or are we the destination? Are we even in the way? Are we just the roaches they happen to run over on the side of the road as they're passing by? Hard to say. But we'll have to figure that one out next time, folks. That one's going to be the end of episode 10 of Control on the PS5. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Catch you in the next one.